Welcome back to another video, guys. If you are watching this, I want to say thank you for the subscribers thus far, the likes thus far. I want to say thank you. It only takes a second to like, it only takes a second to hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want to get alerted to new videos coming out. It all helps me out tremendously. I've been trying to upload a video every day, or every other day at least, and it's been going good so far. I like it. Not only does it document what I'm doing, the shop, what's going on out here, and then the cars. It's cool to see, you know, the transformation of stuff coming together. So for another couple weeks, it's going to be pretty much all Integra, getting this thing wrapped up. And there's a lot of cool things to come. I'm kind of in like the boring stages right now, but it's going to be pretty cool to see this thing come together in the end, the last week or so. So yeah, let's get into it. Today I want to get the battery stuff done. The battery relocation has to get ran up to the firewall there and get mounted. That is going to go to basically this bus bar. So the power wire is going to come in, go to the bus bar, and then from here the power can go out to the starter, alternator, and fuse box. It makes it really simple. There's a ton of room behind the dash. I've been kind of like worried about it, but I put the dash in yesterday and found out that like without the HVAC and everything, there's like a foot back here of gap between there and the firewall, the glove box and the firewall. So I've been worried about that, but there is a ton of room back there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get working on that and see how far I can get on it. Maybe, just maybe, some of the interior will go back in today. And then I don't think I'm gonna be jumping around very much. I think that's gonna be the #1 goal for today, is to get the battery wrapped up, get power to stuff, start powering things on, and then I can start grounding out the engine. I got a few of these ran already from the starter and alternator into the car, but I still got to get a few more grounds on the car, and then yeah, start powering things up. It'll get us closer to actually firing this up, which will in turn make me have to get the radiator filled up and stuff like that done, so that we can get close to getting it running, make sure there's no issues there. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so what I forgot to mention was this is a fuse as well. I think it's like a 200, so it's also kind of a fail-safe for if anything gets overpowered or something grounds out or arcs. It will hopefully blow this before, you know, blowing anything else in the car, burning up any wiring, or God forbid like a fire or something like that. So it's just a fail-safe. I'm gonna go ahead and get it mounted somewhere up on the firewall here. Not sure where. Gotta find a good spot for it. I might go somewhere along, I don't know, maybe like right there on the back of the firewall. Alright, I just have to try something here. I want to try it. Let's see if I got the YouTube magic. You ready for this? First try, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, the dash is back in. Cluster's in, panels in, these are all wired up. CD player's in, wired up. And then basically all the wiring underneath. I still gotta mount this little guy, but all the wiring underneath is ran except for that. I believe that's steering wheel stuff. I'll handle that when the steering wheel comes in. But yeah, we have an ECU in the car again. It's plugged up. Pretty confident in all the wiring in there. We still have like a few little things. This is probably like HVAC stuff, so it's probably not going to have a home anymore. And then we got a few little plugs that still go to like the engine bay. Still got to mount the fuse box. This thing just goes back up. But for the most part, everything under here is routed where it should be. I gotta tuck a few more lines up and secure them. But yeah, that is basically how things are gonna sit. And then if you look through the glove box, I got the bus bar mounted up, and then the starter and alternators powers connected thus far. And then I just gotta snip this and put a lug on it, and the positive will be running to it. And then I'll have to kind of make my own little power cord for the fuse box, because it needs like a small end on one side, a big end on the other, but we haven't got our clock picked up. So yeah, the little lights inside here, and like the little cigarette lighter, and the cluster wires and lights, and it took me quite a while. It took me all day. It's pretty late right now. It's like 2 a.m. but even the sides are bolted on. Dash is all bolted in. Fixed the glove box. Got a few of those panels ready to go. So yeah, I got, the panel will go on underneath. Glove box will go in. If you ever do need to get to that bus bar, you just pop the glove box out. It's super easy. You can get it from underneath too, but I just figured it was cool that you could pop the glove box out. But yeah, I even got some of this stuff cleaned up, shined up outside of the car, and cleaned out the vents and everything, and kind of refurbished the clear lens on the cluster and just made it look good. We have a whole NRG setup coming for a steering wheel, so we'll have a hub adapter, quick release, and then cool steering wheel. So yeah, I didn't get the battery stuff completely done today, but I kind of went off on the dash stuff to try to get it all situated and bolted up and everything routed and plugged in like it's supposed to be, so I'm happy with it. Alright, it's a new day. I'm taking advantage of this cool rainy weather. Trying to get some more done on the Integra. I am chipping away at the wiring and the interior. So right now basically I got the positive running up, and I need to mount it and hook it up to our bus bar. So let me show you guys real quick. We have the power wire coming up from the back from the battery, running alongside. I showed you guys that, and then basically it ended off here. So now I have it cut to length to go up to the bus bar, and I wrapped it in some of this loom, which just looks really nice. Gives the wire some extra protection, and yeah, just when it gets up under the dash, we'll protect it a little bit more, just peace of mind. So yeah, we got it cut to length. I got the end chopped off, and now we got to add the shrink wrap and lug. So let me do that real quick. Alright, I got that knocked out. That's how that turned out. Looks super clean, super strong. Here up under the dash, I wasn't able to film much of me doing it, but I'm going to try to show you guys what I've done now. Here's the power coming in from the battery. Here's the power going out to the fuse box, power going out to the starter, power going out to the alternator. That's really all you need to power this car and make things work. This brings it in. This is a fuse in case anything bad happens. So this brings power in. This puts power to the fuse box, which powers all the car's lights and harnesses, interior, exterior, all that stuff through the fuse box. And then you have straight to power on your starter and alternator. Start the car up and then keep the battery charged. So this is a custom way of doing the fuse box. Instead of having it in the engine bay and having it look goofy, this is up under the dash. You'll never see it. And if for some reason you do need to change out fuses or something like that, I made it to where the panel still comes open. You can still get to everything. You get under here with the light, and that's it. Here's the lug that I made for the fuse box. It had, I had to crimp it. I threw some heat shrink on it, and it fits up in this perfectly. bolts in just like factory. And yeah, this is just like a hot wire for the fan. And yeah, other than that, it's a normal fuse box, just in a different location. But yeah, the HVAC panel that used to be there that connects to the windshield cowl, I'm gonna block that off with some silicone and everything, make myself my own little block off panel, so that way there's no chance of water getting into the fuse box, even if fuse boxes are sealed off from the elements as it is. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys my view up under the dash, and then through the glove box. If anybody ever wanted to work on this stuff, you could literally just pop out the glove box and you can reach your arm in here, get to everything. I just want to show you guys a little bit of the interior back together real quick. I just have these sitting in here, but yeah, once you have the center console in, the glove box in, this little under tray, the carpet, which goes up way above this, you know, the carpet comes up and hides the ECU. This is the factory location, by the way. And then you throw this little kick panel in there. Other than the janky speaker wire, which I haven't decided what I want to do with, you'll see that all this stuff will get covered basically. And then if you ever need to get to this stuff, you got 4 screws, glove box comes out, and you're right to all the stuff. Alright, big moment right here. I think we are ready to give this thing some juice. Hopefully the battery is still charged. Yeah, basically what I'm going to do is just set the wires, set the connections on the power and ground here. So that's negative, that's ground. Holy shit, a bunch of shit started moving and doing things. That scared the hell out of me. Okay, so let me get this light out of here. First things first, the seat belts went off. Seat belts moved because this has those weird seat belts. From what I can tell, everything's good on the bus bar. The dash stuff came on, so we got doors open, hatch open, that kind of thing. Which is weird because we don't even have the key in it. But those lights on the cluster are coming on. Let's see what happens when we stick the key in it. Oh, the car was left on the on position this whole time. That's weird. Ugh. This Honda key is so janky you can literally just pull it out. Alex, man, you gotta get you a new key or something. You just working with a jiggle key? So that's off. Alright, well, that's good enough for me today. I was literally on my way out and I just figured it's wired, why not give it some juice? So it's cool that mostly everything's coming on. End the video here with that, so I appreciate you guys watching, as always. Give this video a like, a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It all helps me out tremendously. So until the next one, guys, peace out, have a good one. Alright, video after the video real quick. This came in today. Figured I'd show it off and show you guys. Avenue Performance wheel, NRG Forge quick release, and then a NRG short hub. But yeah, this will be going on the car within the next couple days.